What if I told you that you could supercharge your English without boring textbooks, without long vocabulary lists, and without complicated grammar rules, just by watching the movies you already love? Sounds unbelievable, right? But today, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn every movie, every series, and even short clips into your most powerful English teacher. Welcome back to Instant English Flow. I'm Marcus, and if you stay with me till the end, you're going to walk away with a simple, step-by-step method that makes movie learning fun, fast, and unbelievably effective. Let's dive in. Here's the truth. Movies aren't just entertainment. Movies give you a window into real conversations, real emotions, real accents, and real human reactions. When you watch a movie, you're not just practicing English, you're experiencing English. How people argue, joke, whisper, complain, or comfort each other. And because movies create emotion, your brain remembers without effort. Think about it. You probably remember a movie line from years ago just because it made you laugh, cry, or gave you goosebumps. That's the power of emotional memory, and movies activate it every single time. But movie learning becomes even more powerful because it teaches you the culture behind the language. You learn how to be polite, how to sound friendly, how people show respect, how they talk to family, friends, co-workers, teachers, or even strangers. These cultural details are something no grammar book can teach you. And here's another huge benefit: listening. Movies expose you to natural speed, connected speech, accents, slang, and real reactions in real time. At first, it might feel too fast, but with consistent exposure, your ears will adjust. You'll start understanding more and more without even noticing. And trust me, once your listening improves, your speaking will follow automatically, because your mouth starts copying the patterns your ears recognize. Now, let's talk about a problem that almost every English learner faces: choosing the wrong movie. Most people pick movies that are way too difficult. Heavy dramas, dark thrillers, complicated sci-fi, fast dialogue, strong accents, and then they feel frustrated, confused, and exhausted. And eventually, they quit. But movie learning should feel fun, not stressful. So choose something simple, light, and enjoyable. Animation is an excellent choice. Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, because the characters speak clearly, the vocabulary is simple, and the stories are easy to follow. Family comedies are also great, like sitcoms or everyday life series, because you get useful, real-life English you can actually use. Another great trick is to re-watch a movie you already know, in your own language. When your brain already knows the story, it can focus on the English instead of trying to understand the plot. And honestly, re-watching is not cheating, it's smart learning. Now let's talk about something that many learners misunderstand: subtitles. Should you use them? Yes, but use them correctly. English subtitles are your best friend because they connect the sound you hear with the words you read. This helps your brain learn pronunciation, spelling, and meaning at the same time. 3 skills for the price of 1. But subtitles in your own language? Big mistake. They make your brain lazy. Instead of listening, you end up reading your native language, and your English doesn't grow at all. So start with English subtitles and slowly, very slowly, reduce how often you look at them. And eventually, when you feel ready, try watching just 1 or 2 minutes without subtitles as a small challenge. Not the whole movie, just a tiny part. This builds confidence and strengthens your listening without stress. Now here's one of the most powerful techniques you can ever use: deep scene study. This is called scene repetition. Pick one short scene, a funny moment, an argument, a romantic moment, or a dramatic moment, and study it deeply over 2 or 3 days. Watch it once normally, Then watch again with English subtitles. Then watch again and pause to repeat short sentences. Then try shadowing, listening to the actor and speaking at the same time. Try to copy the tone, the speed, even the emotion. You don't need to match them perfectly, just try. And the magic happens on day 2 or day 3 when you watch the same scene again. Suddenly, everything feels easier, clearer, more familiar. This is powerful learning. Now let's talk about the 5 tips that can transform the way you learn with movies. Tip number 1, watch for the story first. Don't try to understand every word. Don't pause every 2 seconds. Just enjoy the story. When your brain understands the story, the language becomes easier automatically. Tip number 2, watch again for the language. On the second watch, pay attention. Listen for how people say hello, how they ask questions, how they react when they're surprised, angry, excited, confused. These little expressions are the real English you need in daily life. Tip number 3, repeat short sentences out loud. If you hear something useful, pause and repeat. Your mouth needs practice. Speaking improves by doing, not thinking. Even 10 seconds of repeating can make a big difference. Tip number 4, keep a tiny notebook with only simple, useful expressions. Don't write long lists. Just write things like, "Are you serious? That makes sense. Can we talk later? Let me think." These are real sentences you can start using immediately. Use 2 or 3 of them during your week. This builds natural speaking without memorizing. And tip number 5, watch short clips when you're busy. You don't need 1 hour a day. Even 3 minutes helps. Watch a short scene, a trailer, a funny clip, anything. Small daily practice is far more powerful than long weekly practice. Now, let's talk about something important: mindset. Many learners feel anxious when they can't understand every word in a movie. But guess what? Even native speakers don't understand everything. Background noise, accents, fast speech, nobody understands 100%. So stop trying to be perfect. The goal is progress, not perfection. If something feels too difficult, switch to something easier. There is no shame in choosing simple content. Simple content gives you strong progress. That's what matters. And don't be a passive watcher. Don't just sit there and watch English like a tourist. Be an active learner. Repeat sentences, write expressions, shadow actors, rewatch scenes. These small actions separate successful learners from slow learners. And here's the best part. When you start enjoying learning through movies, your progress becomes natural. When you love the story, when you feel connected to the characters, when the emotions hit you, your brain absorbs English effortlessly. So don't pressure yourself, don't stress, don't rush. Just enjoy the process. Watch a little every day, repeat a little, listen a little, and trust yourself. Your listening will improve, your speaking will sound more natural, and your confidence will grow before you even notice it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode on Instant English Flow. I'm Marcus, and I truly hope this video inspires you to use movies in a smarter, more enjoyable way. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next video.